Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and as some of you know, I love playing cards. I love them, collect them, and as such, I get asked about playing cards all the time. People ask me questions. One question that always comes up is, how many decks of cards do you have in your collection? I guess the short answer is, I've lost count. I've lost count. I don't know. A lot. I have a lot. The other question that always comes up is, what's the most rare deck, or what's the most expensive deck you have in your collection? Ah, that's a good viewer's question. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. We're going to answer a viewer's question. What's the rarest deck, or what's the most expensive deck in your collection? You know, up until a couple of months ago, I couldn't have really put a price tag on it, but recently there have been a few sales out on eBay. And eBay is a good indicator about what things are going for. Not whether people list them for a certain price. Don't go by listing. Go by what people actually buy. Search by sold, right? Go look and see how much the deck is sold for. And you'll pretty much get a good idea about value. And so today, I want to talk about the Microsoft David Blaine deck of playing cards. So first, I'm going to give you a little history, tell you about this deck, where it came from, the mythology behind this deck. The Microsoft David Blaine deck was a partnership between the Expert Playing Card Company and, of course, David Blaine and Microsoft. You see, way back in 2014, David Blaine had been hired by Microsoft to perform for all of their leaving interns at the end of the summer. And so it was a Hail Mary to kind of invite them to come back, right? Have all their interns come back for 2015. So they had 2,000 guests at this private show that starred David Blaine and a whole bunch of other entertainers. And David did a whole set, he did his whole stage act, and he concluded with his finale of holding his breath underwater for more than 15 minutes. Every single employee that came that night, they got the latest Xbox, and they got this custom printed Microsoft deck of playing cards, which means they've never been sold to the public. There's only a few rare remaining decks that are out there on the auction sites, and as of December, they're selling for $1,000. That's right, $1,000. Now, I saw one deck before that went for 600-ish, but then I think it was December that somebody sold one of theirs for $1,000. And at the time of this recording, people are jumping on the bandwagon, right? And there's 3 auctions up, and the minimum bid starts at $1,000. So what do we know about this deck? The deck features a double seal split spades. It's called the Create Magic deck, or the Microsoft, of course, the Microsoft deck. Artwork always done by Mark Stutzman, which is David Blaine's go-to guy. Custom box and a lot of unique features, most of all custom seal and custom faces on all the court cards. You're going to see a standard Ace of Spades, standard Joker that you've seen in some of David's other decks. I don't have mine open. Mine's not open. Okay, and we'll get to mine in a second. Mine's not open. Actually, one of the ones I saw out on eBay was open. So you can see a couple of the cards inside. But really, the back design is the only unique thing. And if we show you the back design, this is what it looks like. I have an extra card that is the back design. So you get a little taste of what it looks like. But if you're smart, right, and you're going to come across these, you ever get a chance to get one, you got an extra $1,000 lying around. Or if you're a super huge fan of David Blaine, like I am, you should hold on to these. Definitely hold on to these. Don't sell them. Don't sell them, because I would argue they're going to go up in price, not anywhere else. So they're going to go up in price. And if you have a deck and you meet David Blaine, you should have him sign it, because then I've never seen this deck and then also signed. So that would be crazy rare, right? Crazy rare. So yeah, definitely you want to hold on to that. Don't open that. Keep them. All right, so how did I get mine? How did I get my deck? Expert Playing Card Company did a contest. They had one deck. They had one deck, and they're going to give it away. And they did a Instagram contest. I can't even remember really what the contest was. I think it was just to promote their cards, right? To show their cards in unique ways. And my Instagram channel did not look like it does now. I used to take pictures of cards like everywhere, like on fences and bookshelves, like, you know, just wherever I could, you know, in airports. And so I won. I won. And it was back when I didn't have a huge following on Instagram. And I won that, and I won an Expert Playing Card Company hat, which I think I gave away in one of my contests, because I'm not really a baseball hat a guy. So I gave away the hat, and but I still have the deck. I still have the deck. So if I were going to say what's the most expensive, most rare deck I have in my collection, it would definitely be the David Blaine Microsoft deck, and it's still in its carrot case that it came in, and I never get it out. I never show it to anybody. It stays in my magic closet. It's right behind my head in all of my videos that I shoot in the member section. So it's always sitting back there. I pet it every now and then. No, I don't. But it was cool to see in December that it had gotten up to $1,000. That's pretty cool. I can't, you know, and people always ask about, you know, whether they should open their decks, right? They say, oh, I collect decks. Should I open them? I buy two. You know what? Decks of cards are strange, and it's just like the comic book industry. You know, when I think things are worth more at the height of their popularity. Okay, which means if they're popular and they sell out, then that's when they're probably going to be the most expensive to purchase. So if people are looking for them and they can't find them, right? So that would be right when they sell out. Right when they sell out, people are looking for them still. They're saying, hey, does anybody have one? That's the time to sell it. If you wait too long, I think decks go out of our public eye and they go out of our memory, and then they decrease in value because people aren't looking for them anymore, and they're looking for the next deck, right? And the odds of that deck that you have in your collection becoming popular is really super rare. Really super rare. Decks only become popular because of something around that happened with the deck, right? So it's the first deck to do this or the first deck to do that, or it's a deck that became popular because of something. Like just like comic books, you know, when the comic book first comes out, it's not valuable, but then something happens later and they say, oh, but that's the first appearance of so-and-so. Well, now it's the first appearance of so-and-so, and it just increases in value, but there's no way of knowing that's going to happen. So my argument is, if you're going to buy an extra deck and you're going to sell it, wait for it to sell out and then sell it, okay? Don't hold on to it for years, because like I said, the odds that someone is going to look for it years later is probably more rare, because new decks keep coming out all the time, and they're the ones that we gravitate towards. So that's just my 2 cents. I think you should always open your decks. I open all my decks. I rarely save decks at all because I want to play with them and I want to look at them. And that's the one sad thing about the Microsoft deck is I can't open it. It's like the only deck in my collection that I haven't opened, and I really want to open it. If you pay me $1,000, I'll open it. PayPal me $1,000 and then I'll open it. Okay, and well, then I'll send it to you. But then you'll get an open deck. No, I take that back. Never. Thanks for that viewer's question. I hope it helped you out. Maybe one day I will sit down and count all my decks and do a deck collection video, but it would take me hours to do because there's just so much there. But maybe one day. Keep those questions coming, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, how would you like access to even more magic reviews? You can get access to 2 extra bonus videos every single week. Did you know that? Hey, I make videos Monday through Friday for free, and I do that for you guys. I never ask for a dime. You guys don't need to pay me any money. Magic and YouTube is not how I make a living. But if you would like access to 2 extra videos, you can join this channel for the low price of $1.99 a month. That's right, you'll get 8 extra videos every single month. Now, what are these videos? Well, these videos are tricks that I purchase with my own money because I'm interested in them. These are the tricks that I see, that I want, that I think are going to be cool, and so I take time out and review those for you in the membership section. 8 videos, 2 a week, for only $1.99. All right, so how do you join? Well, down below, right next to where it says Magic Orthodoxy, there should be a button that says join. If you don't see that button, there's also a hyperlink in the description of this video. Once you click that, it'll take you to another YouTube page where you'll be able to put in all your information and join with your $1.99. Of course, you can join for month to month, or you can join for the entire year. It's up to you. And of course, you're free to cancel at any time. And again, you don't have to do this. This is not me asking for money. This is just another thing that I make available to you should you wish. Of course, you just coming here and supporting me on social media, any one of my other social media channels, by subscribing, by following, that is support enough. That is all the support I need from you guys. And believe me, when I see you guys reach out, when I see you guys comment, it means the world to me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and thank you for believing in me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.